If your child can read the words on the page but can't explain what they just read, this usually comes down to one thing. It's not about effort. It's not about intelligence. It's about what's happening in their mind while they're reading. In this video, I'll explain why this happens, what skill is still developing, and what to do instead. I see this often. A child reads a page, it sounds smooth, no obvious struggle. Then you ask, so what was it about? And they pause. Or they give a short answer that doesn't really capture it. That moment can feel confusing, maybe even frustrating. But here's what matters. They can read the words, and that's important. Reading the words and building understanding are connected, but they don't always grow at the same pace. Some children are using so much mental energy just getting through the words that there isn't much left to build a clear picture of what's happening. Then when the page ends, there's not much to talk about. They read it, but they didn't really picture it. And that's usually when we start thinking maybe they just need to read more. I worked with a student who read out loud smoothly, accurately, confidently. But when I asked what the paragraph was about, he said, I don't know, something happened. So the next time I stopped the mid-paragraph and I asked, what are you picturing in your mind as you read right now? He said, I'm not really seeing anything. And in that moment, I knew what was really going on. It wasn't about effort. His mental movie wasn't forming while he read. When reading is working well, the brain isn't just saying words, it's building a mental movie. You see what's happening, you see who's doing what, you see how things are changing. If that movie is blank or fuzzy or just starting to form, then when you ask what the story is about, there isn't a clear picture to pull from yet. And this is usually where we misunderstand what's actually needed. When a child can't explain what they read, it's easy to assume they just need to work on fluency, or add more expression, or maybe just read more. But more reading doesn't automatically build deeper understanding. Because rereading with more fluency and expression doesn't always build the kind of understanding their brain needs. If a child can read the words but can't explain the story yet, it usually comes back to the mental movie. The goal isn't more reading. The goal is helping that movie form while they read. And once you see that difference, things start to feel clearer. You know what to listen for. You know what to ask. If this sounds like your child, the next step is learning how to strengthen their mental movie while they read. Watch my video called How to Strengthen Your Child's Mental Movie While Reading next. In that video, I'll walk you through exactly what to ask and how to help that movie start forming sentence by sentence. Because once the mental movie starts forming clearly, comprehension becomes steady instead of unpredictable.